Hi there, neighborhood mystics, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 19th through, once again, I don't know where the week ends. It would be like the 19th through the 26th, probably 19th through 26th. I don't know why I never know what the week is, because I think it's when I leave my job and I'm having to be so linear and like that. It's just like I'm like, but then the weekend I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I don't know when the week starts. I don't know when the week ends. So anyway, February 19th through 26th, 2017, your free weekly tarot reading. I am here at Cibolo Creek, Bernie. I live very close to Cibolo Creek. I'm at another location along Cibolo Creek. Cibolo Creek runs into the Guadalupe, further southeast of here. Just as it's a little fact that you may or may not want to know. So I guess astrologically, the big news for the week is we've got an eclipse coming up. Once again, I don't have my book in front of me, so I think it's the 24th. I think it might be Thursday. I think it's the day before my brother's birthday, 24th. Might be the day after. It could be the 26th. Not sure. I'll put it in the comments or in the description if you really need to know. We're probably going to be feeling it before and after anyway. So the exact time, it's probably not that important. It's occurring at 8 degrees Pisces Virgo. So that is, I've got my Mercury at 7 Virgo. So it's pretty much right there. So the question for the week with the tarot cards is, what do we need to pay attention to for this eclipse in Pisces Virgo, 8 degrees coming up this week? What's the message? What do we need to pay attention to? All right, so, okay. So our first card, and this deck, I don't remember what it's called. I'm sorry, I don't remember anything today. I can put that in the description because I don't remember. It's like a Quetzalcoatl deck, but that's not what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, we've got the Three of Swords here. So I'm looking at the card while I'm talking to you. I can see Aries there, and I can see Jupiter. So we've got this Jupiter-Mars opposition in Aries. So it could be talking about that. So, but in general, this Three of Swords, okay, there could be something that you're feeling heartbroken about, and we've got dark skies on the card, or it could be that you're missing information. That's what often when I see with this three. This Three of Swords is like it's like you suddenly find out and you're like, oh, man, that breaks my heart. Or you're still looking for the information. So it's still cooking. It's still cooking in the cauldron there, the information that you need. All right, so we're going towards the 5, the Hierophant, the Pope. So I would say with this is like, okay, so it's like you're moving toward your own leadership. And Aries, the Aries what came up on this card here. So that's like self-leadership. And so it's like you're moving towards this self-leadership, and this Hierophant is like a social leader. So you're moving towards social leadership or taking a place inside some kind of hierarchy. And the 5 is also about connecting heaven and earth. So it's like 5 is the number of man. So it's like, you know what I mean? This is all coming together. It's like the cauldron is brewing. You're getting the information you need, even though you might want to feel like you want to go. And it's okay to go. But it's like this is what we're going toward here is this. I feel like this is the self-leadership piece where it's like you're creating your own hierarchy and your own faith and your own rules for living kind of thing. And you hopefully are sharing it with other people, because that's what I'm saying. There's a social component. There's a social component here. Okay. At the base of things, we have, oh, this is nice. This is Temperance. So these two cards are related because 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. So Temperance is talking about mixing in the right proportions. This card itself here this really feels very fertilizing to me, this particular card. This is nice. I haven't looked at this deck and I don't know when, so it's like I'm experiencing it with you right now. I'm looking here. This is really fertilizing. We're moving toward the spring. The spring equinox will be March 21st. And so I just feel like this is a heralding of that we're coming into it. And it's like, you're going to do your art. You're going to find new innovative ways of doing things. And spring is going to spring for you. Spring is going to bloom. Things are going to happen. Things are on the horizon here. So, because this is at the base of the reading, so it's like your spirit. I feel like your spirit is coming up with the sap of the spring, and it's like you're coming into the new you. And so this is nice. And this talks about healing. So it's kind of like with the eclipse, it's going to be time to let go of a lot of old crap, because the South Node will be in Pisces. So it's like you gotta dump the crap, and it's like this is the rebirth happening. I like this so far. Okay, so then at the top we've got the Two of Swords. So this is kind of going back to this, like mentally, somehow we're not set up. We're not set up mentally right now. And look, we've got Aries again, and we've got the Sun. Now the Sun is exalted in Aries. So once again, I think that's talking about the birth of the you. The birth of the you is coming, but it's not time to make any decisions yet, okay? Because it's like all the cards aren't on the table. You don't have your logical structures in place. You don't have your to-do list put together. You don't have your business plan, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Before this, I recorded that video about intuition and about how it's bigger picture thinking, and it's using more of your brain. So all the little linear details, putting together the plan, making the goals and the SMART goal, we're not there yet, okay? So it's like you're not able to make a decision on a brass tacks kind of level, and that's absolutely fine. You're not expected to at this moment. So the last card and the overall card, ooh, I'm loving this. Oh, and I'm so glad I picked this deck back up. It's like, sometimes it's just like that. This is the Ace of Pentacles. And so this is things starting, it's the potential for things to materialize. And it's the potential for support to be there. So it's like, once again, it's like I just have this total spring feeling, and here in San Antonio, it is indeed becoming spring, that there's stuff under the surface that's just barely getting ready to peek through, or barely starting to peek through. So it's like all the turning points of the year are gathering together and gathering momentum, but in a quiet way right now. And what have we got on here? We've got Saturn and then some other symbol I don't understand. So, Saturn is kind of like a work your plan thing, but as I mentioned, it's not really time for strategizing. So Saturn is a builder, and Saturn talks about maturity and responsibility. So it's just like, be responsible. Because with this, with Mars and Aries and Uranus and Aries, you may want to fly off the handle and just do an immature act and just act out. That could be one way to express that. So, and this is just saying kind of like, keep a lid on it, be mature and know that you have to wait, right? Saturn's a big wait, so you have to wait till it's the right time. to reveal everything, because it's all coming together under the surface. It doesn't look like it. If you've ever lived in a very cold climate, like I lived in Arizona, god dang, it would snow and snow and snow during the spring. And so it was just that. It was like, oh, I think spring's coming, but it'd be snowing, We get these spring snowstorms. If you've lived in that kind of climate, you know what I'm talking about, So it's just like, it's kind of like that. We're right at that kind of funny tipping point where it's happening underneath. It's happening with the trees. It's happening with the grasses. It's happening with the bird. It's all happening, but you might not. It's not quite time to act because you're still getting the spring snowstorms. So that's that. That's the reading for this week and for what you need to be aware of during this eclipse. So be ready to let go of some things so you can rebirth yourself and start your new you and start your new year. Wow. Okay. All right. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you next time.